how can HR leaders build a data-driven and digitally literate culture in HR? And maybe you might talk about the importance of that to really realize the opportunity that the workforce ecosystem provides.
Well, we've hit on a lot of it now, and I think, maybe it's close to home, but, as a consultant, our teams are asked by business leaders to come in and bring outside perspectives, bring data, bring insights, bring knowledge about the kinds of challenges they're having, but also the kinds of solutions that they could apply. And I just think that, HR has a real imperative now to be those consultants, to show up with that, really be well read about what's happening in the workplace and how it's shifting, how these new technologies, for example, are encroaching very, very quickly and permeating, not in a negative way, but in an opportunistic and value creating way, right? But also bring the data and the insights. If you think about the stakeholders that HR has, it's the people that are working for the organization, and it's the leaders who are trying to manage through the organization. And they want simplified answers. They want it simple. They want it quick. They want confidence that what is happening is real. So our clients in HR are really stepping into a very data savvy mode. Their HR teams are being completely upskilled around insights, analytics. But what's unique about HR is you have to still have that really strong combination of human-oriented capabilities and perspectives and empathy, as well as now the data analytical, inquisitive mindset about how people are working and performing in these, large, fragmented, and systemic organizations. So that it's become such a dominant set of skills that are needed throughout. I would add, and I mentioned it, this notion of experimentation is really important, right? There's no best practices yet. There's no, standard way of doing these things. We are completely shifting into a new mode of working and running businesses and organizations and extracting value and making people feel, thrive in their careers. And so the experimentation mindset is incredibly important in HR, and to have that agility that it brings. And I would say you can't have experimentation without data, analytics, hypotheses, to really know what you're going after and be able to play out, what's working, what's not, what do we need to tweak. And as we mentioned before, we just talked about different people. You can't have a one-size-fits-all solution. So if different people want different ways of engaging with the organization, you now have to be completely nuanced and focused on the different pockets as well. And again, I don't know how you can do that without, that combination of being human-centric, but also being data and analytically centric.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.